She was 93 when she passed. So we're here to say rest in peace, Doreen, and your husband, Jack. Thanks for your service. Hi guys, so today we're at Kappa Cemetery in Inistioge. And just have a look at that. This is for Dahi O'Donoghue, and it's out of a part of the tree, and it's made to look like it's a bowron. So really beautiful designs on that. But I'm just going to show you the scenery that's around Inistioge. Absolutely gorgeous. That's the river Nore. And it is freezing cold today, but we have a really beautiful day. So what I'm going to do is read a few headstones, and then there's one in particular we want to pay our respects to. So just here, this is Elaine Walsh, and Elaine passed away in 2011. Lovely photo of Elaine there. And we have another one here. Michelle was only 22 when she died in 2008, and her father Billy was 51 when he died in 2008. Michelle died in January, and then Billy in August. Some lovely photos there as well, and some lovely fresh flowers. So we'll walk along towards the headstone that I want to read. This is John O'Hanrahan. He died in 2008. He was 64 when he passed. Lovely, like a Celtic cross there, marble. So this cemetery is quite unique in the sense that, as far as I know, it's Catholic and Protestant, and you notice that the graves are kind of back to back. We have this little one here now. This is for baby Roisin Orla Naddy, and she died in 2009, the 8th of April 2009. Now this one says Don O'Neill Flanagan, sportsman, architect, January 1927 to April 2001. Now the sun is kind of hiding the writing there, but you might see it there now. Sportsman and architect. This is Roland. He was only 35 when he died. I think it's the year 2000. Loving husband and devoted father. And Roland was actually formerly of Holland. It says Papa there, and I presume it's Nicken is the surname. Another beautiful headstone here, lovely potted plants. The sun is not helping at all today. It's kind of, there's a glare on it. This is Anthony Tony Quirk, Greg Namana and Dublin, and he was 81 when he passed, September 2020. So we'll go on up along to this side, and we're kind of getting closer to the headstone, and it's actually a lady. She was in lots of Irish soaps and lots of films as well. Loving memory of Darren, her dear son and brother. He was only 24. He died tragically in 2006. His granddad Patrick is there as well, and he died in 2003. My shadow now is kind of hiding it, but we've a beautiful grave there for Darren and his granddad. We've a Christmas wreath on this one. When the final whistle for me is blown and I stand at last at God's judgment throne, may the great referee, when he calls my name, say you hurled like a man and you played the game. Mikey, gone but never forgotten. And you can see there the photo of the hurl and the slitter. And this is for Johnny Cottrell. He was 80 when he died in 1997. Also two of his children, Richard and Johanna, who died young. His wife Mary, she died in 2013, aged 91, and their son then Mikey Cottrell, April 2020, age 67. So that little plaque there is for Mikey, and he must have been a great hurler. Mary Croke, she was 85 when she died in 1985. Her husband Michael, he was 90 when he died in 1973. Their son Willie Croke, he was 70 when he died in 2006, and his daughter Roseanne Foley, nee Croke, she was only 34 when she died in 2014. Here's a lovely one now with like the Celtic cross beside it. Brian Martin Knox. Oh, he was only 3 when he died in 1984. And then his father, Philip Philly Knox, he was 72 when he died in 2018. So Brian was just 3 when he passed. So very sad. Now we have one that's quite unusual. This one somebody has brought a rock and placed it on a headstone. Now this, it looks, is this German? Dag, Leave, John J. I'm possibly wrong. Maybe somebody will be able to tell me. Van Huffelen at the bottom there. But we have a rock placed on top of it. So I'm probably completely wrong. But if anybody knows. We have actually reindeer on this one here. Cherished memories of a dear husband, father and granddad, Brian, 2012, formerly of London. His father, Wilfred Henry, 1987, and his mother, May, 1986. And you can see the little reindeer there. This one has a picture of a man fishing. Loving memory of Tom Casson in a Stieg, fisherman, husband, father and grandfather. He died in 2007. And just at the bottom there we have the hook on the right and the fish then on the left. Beautiful. So obviously Tom was a great fisherman, and I'm sure he fished along the banks of Inistioge. This one has a juggernaut or a truck on it. Treasured memories of a beloved husband and father, Jim Diamond, 2006. Really nice, and with lovely fresh flowers in it. We've also got the Hurls at the base of this one. Lanigan, John Lanigan. He was 65 when he passed in 2018, and his wife Mary, she died July 2020. Dearly loved and missed. So quite a new headstone there. We've more plaques here. This one also has a fisherman. Time passes, life goes on. From my heart, you were never gone. From your loving son, John. That's beautiful. Patsy Griffin, Inishtig. He was 82 when he passed in 2005, and his wife Mary. Nee Nixon, 2013, aged 86. So that brings us along to Doreen Kehoe. And we'll actually read the headstone first. In loving memory of Doreen Kehoe, Inishtig, formerly Dublin. She died the 31st of December 2017, aged 93, and her husband Jack Jenner, ex-RAF, World War II, Inishtig, formerly Kent, England, and he died in 2019, aged 94. So I'm just going to step back here. So Doreen was in several soaps, and our English followers will recognise these. The Royle Family, the Irish soap Ballykissangel, Father Ted. Then our famous one from across the water, Coronation Street. She was actually a barmaid in that. She was in a film called Darling Lil, Breakfast on Pluto, The Honeymooners, Some Mother's Son, which was actually a fantastic film. She was in Agnes Brown, Boy Eats Girl, Divorcing Jack, David Copperfield, amongst many, many more. So she was 93 when she passed. So we're here to say rest in peace, Doreen, and your husband, Jack. Thanks for your service. May you both rest in peace. And they're in, as I say, beautiful, beautiful Inishtig. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was actually the area, or some of the area of Inishtig was used to film Circle of Friends. So before we leave here, have a look at this guy. How cool. And just here, it's for Royle Von. And there's just a tiny little plaque at the bottom there with the name Royle Von. Have a look at that. That is so cool. Absolutely brilliant. And there is the name. So I wonder, was Royle a saxophone player? What a cool statue. So guys, I have another place to visit. So just thought that we'd remember Doreen and her husband. And with those beautiful blue skies, how beautiful is Inishtig. So guys, I'm going to head on to the next one. Take care. God bless. And I'll talk to you soon.